Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm actually going to be going through and testing out 3 different types of DIY bath bomb kits that I picked up from the shops, honestly, like back in November or December, and I was planning on doing this video back in December, but I lost my spark. I lost my mojo for making videos for this channel. So that's why I've been kind of changing up my content just a little bit recently. So this one here is a very, very big box. I can hardly even fit it in the frame there. But so 3 different ways, 3 different brands, 3 different types of DIY bath bombs. So basically we're just going to get straight on into this first one here. So this first kit is called the Zap Extra DIY Bath Bombs. This kit cost me $10. It had an intricate booklet outlining various different bath bomb techniques. It did come with 3 molds, which were a sphere or a regular type shape, a donut type, and a unicorn type. There were also 3 dry ingredients included in this pack, which were citric acid, potassium chloride, and sodium bicarbonate. The 3 colours that were included were pink, blue, and yellow. I also grabbed some gloves and some olive oil from the kitchen because it did tell me in the basic steps that this is what I needed. Now, following the basic steps, I did not realize that the recipe required the entire contents of the box, and the initial steps also did not mention when you needed to add color. It did not mention that you needed to split the amounts by 3 if you were wanting to make each bomb separately or a separate color. So this was either a mistake on their part or a mistake on my part. I will take the blame if that was my mistake. However, following the basic steps, when I had to put the water into the mix to bind the dry ingredients, the water just kept activating the mixture. So basically it was doomed from the very beginning. I should have used the colouring in order to bind the ingredients, as it was wet and also activated the mixture just like how the water did, but obviously I didn't think of that until much later on in the process. At this point I found that the gloves were just really bothering me, as the mixture was just sticking to the gloves and I could hardly do anything. I couldn't touch anything else. It was just really bothering me. However, I stuck it out and I went ahead and I put the oil into the molds like the basic steps said that I should do. I then followed up by packing the molds with the mix, and once I was done packing all of the molds, I left those out to dry for 24 hours. And with the remainder of the mixture, I just popped that into a jar. Now, as you can see here, the donut and the unicorn did not hold up their shape. They basically crumbled as I took them out of their molds. And as you can see here, as we're putting all of the bath bombs into the water, they basically just fizzed away so quickly. There was no color pigment and there was also no scent. My bathroom essentially smelled just like baking soda. It smelled like I had just popped a bunch of baking soda into the bathtub, and the watercolor did not change at all. Overall, I would rate this $10 Zap Extra DIY bath bomb kit maybe a 3 out of 10. Okay, and then next up we have the unicorn bath bombs. So we'll go ahead and we'll assemble these ones now. So this next kit was called the Make Your Own Unicorn Bath Bombs Kit. It cost me $15, and there were simple instructions to follow, including when to put the colouring into the mixture. This kit came with 2 molds, which were a generic sphere or the regular type bath bomb shape, a heart shape, and also a unicorn toy to hide within one of the bath bombs. There was also enough mixture for 3 bath bombs in total. There were only 2 dry ingredients included in this set, which were baking soda and citric acid. However, there were also 3 powdered colorants, which were blue, purple, and yellow. This set also came with scents. There were 3 of them. They were jasmine, rose, and mint. And they were actually used as the binding agent, as there was no water required for this particular recipe. In the instructions for this box, it did actually make you very aware of when to split the mix if you were wanting to make multicolored bombs, which I thought was really good. and it did not mention to use any gloves or any oils, so I did not do that for this procedure. To start off, I made a single coloured bath bomb just so that I could practice. I went with yellow for this one, and I ended up putting the unicorn inside this one to reveal once I popped it into the water. And this one I scented with mint. So I packed the mixture into the mold and set aside to dry for 24 hours. I then put the remainder into a Ziploc bag. After this, I moved on to making a multicolored round bomb. So I halved the amounts required for one bath bomb into 2 separate bowls, mixing them and scenting them separately as well. As I was putting the mixture into the mold for this bath bomb, I alternated between the pink and the blue. And I made this really cool pattern that I've seen a lot of bath bomb creators make, and I thought that was pretty cool. I was pretty proud of myself for that one. And so I shoved the 2 halves together and I set this one aside for 24 hours as well. Now, my fingers did turn yellow after the first bath bomb, and they turned blue and purple after the second bath bomb. However, this did wash off very easily with just a little bit of hand soap. Having said that though, I did read an article a couple of days ago of a girl who turned completely green from using this particular set of DIY bath bombs. So basically I was reluctant to try these in the bathtub, however I went ahead with it. And these bath bombs may have looked cute before they went in the water, but once they were in the water, they really did not look good at all. And this may have been my fault, but I put my hands in there and I was trying to squish the bath bombs. Maybe I was trying to get a little bit more color to come out, but it just wasn't happening. So my hands did get stained, and the hidden unicorn was also stained yellow from the yellow bath bomb. Now, the bathtub looked atrocious, so I actually ended up draining the water immediately and cleaned my tub out because there was just blue stainage all over the entire perimeter of the bathtub. And I just wasn't wanting to risk having my bathtub be stained at a permanent, on a permanent level. Now, luckily my tub was salvaged as well as my hands, but as for the toy unicorn, as I said earlier, it was stained yellow and it was just completely done for. Not even soap could get the yellow off of that poor little guy. So it's no wonder that I could not find this particular set in store or on the website for the store any longer. I do not recommend this particular set, and for this one I rate it maybe a 1.5 to 2 out of 10. And then last but not least, we're going with the So Bomb DIY, the factory kit, the old factory kit. So now we're going to be putting this together and assembling these ones. The third and final set that I tested was the So Bomb DIY bath bomb kit. This kit cost me $20. It did have simple instructions, however there were no instructions on how to actually put the device together. I did figure it out in the end just by looking at the picture on front of the box. There was enough ingredients in this kit for 6 large-sized bath bombs with 4 surprise toys to hide inside these bath bombs, as well as 2 small packets of decorative sprinkles. So there were 6 packets of pre-colored and pre-scented sodium bicarbonate mix, as well as 6 packets of citric acid. So I followed the instructions by choosing a pre-colored packet of soda and mixing it with the device along with the small amount of water that the pipette provides, and then added the citric powder and mixed it all together again. I then chose some decorative sprinkles to put inside the mold, followed by adding in the mixture and putting a little hidden toy on the inside before finally pressing it all into shape with this little thingy that shoves it all into the shape of a bath bomb. Now this bath bomb did get misshapen as the 24-hour period was kind of rolling by, as it wasn't fully dried when I removed it from the mold, even though I had waited longer than the suggested 30-minute wait time. This, however, did not affect its performance. Now, one sprinkle did fall out of the bath bomb as I was showing it to my husband because I was proud of it, but overall it did hold up very well. But besides that, once I put the bath bomb into the tub, it did fizz up very well. It was quite active, and I could actually smell the scent of strawberry that was coming from the bath bomb. The bath bomb made the water ever so slightly pink, and the hidden toy was no worse for wear once it popped on out of the bath bomb. I still have enough ingredients left over to make 5 more bath bombs as well, which is really cool. It means that I can kind of experiment and make maybe some multicolored bath bombs if that is something that I wish to try. I personally would rate this one maybe about a 7 out of 10. However, overall, I will leave the bath bomb making to the professionals. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're interested in seeing more content like this, remember to subscribe if you haven't already, and while you're there, why not click the little bell icon next to the subscribe button to be notified every single time that I upload a brand new video. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to click the like button and let me know in the comments down below what you'd like to see on my channel next. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, bye guys.